Here we go. There, I got somebody. Hey, little bitch.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
Nah, we can't bring that shit up. All right, I get it, man.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Jackson.
Oh!
It's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Little bitch.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those.
Man, come on, choose a fucking play.
Like that, inauspicious.
You got me the shit.
I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Good shit.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
Appreciate you.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Go, nigga, go.
Picked off here by Jimmy
Woo.
Smith.
Go, nigga. Ah, the little bitch.
Return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Jackson on the give to Down.
Oh, he almost let me fumble this.
He will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Now it's Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Matt Judon able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception. The first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick...
I got his ass. He's trying to go over the middle.
They have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second.
There we go.
Maybe
Trying to go over the middle.
advantage of that with some double moves.
Newton on first down.
That's a pick off. Come on, what? What? Boy, that's ain't even let me jump for the ball. What?
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
Bro, that shit ain't let me jump for the ball, bro. That's some bullshit.
On the handoff, it's Michelle.
Man, fuck the shit, man.
Oh, man, shit. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A give. This is Michelle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short runs, and goes to one of those.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing.
That's good shit. That's good shit.
And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Third and 2, Newton. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle.
Come on, some of that bitch, man.
10 to the 9. 11 yards there, just like last play. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of the defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there.
He's a running ass nigga. I can say
It's
that.
going to be 2nd and goal now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Harris will take
one running ass nigga.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Man, look at that shit.
CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I'd get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 45 on second down, Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Now a handoff for Dobbins.
Ooh, find that second minute up the middle.
Down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Buying time.
Give me that, boy.
Into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
You're coming for me, boy.
Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the box.
I don't
think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get it.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Come on, nigga. We got a chance. Come on. Come on.
Sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson.
Shit, come on.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I need some yards. Let me see. No.
Timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. Finds a seam inside the 40. And he gets it all the way down to the Patriots' 17-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
Give it up, boy. Get up here now. What's wrong with this nigga?
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
And they'll try to pound it in with
Come on!
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Patrick Ricard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Oh, he clanks it off the right upright.
Oh, hell
and
no.
it's no good. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
My boy up at the Ravens. My fucking Ravens, baby. Ravens, baby.
Here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Our 2 teams making their final preparations for the 2nd half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Niggas think he Raven hold, man. Raven done got their whole what?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
Oh, good shit.
It's something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a
Good shit, boy.
brimstone. You got to fire these guys up, make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half.
I hit the halfback too.
Tighten things up. Maybe get
Smooth.
their face a little bit.
I'll start that shit.
Grill, and then send them back out.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Over the middle, he's got Myers. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
God damn.
Sony Michel from 17 yards out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. That almost looked too easy.
Damn.
I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look
You can't really see though.
I agree with you totally.
You
on
can't
that
see.
one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them
Come on,
big
man, I
gifts
get it.
at the end of the season after a big year.
Oh, run back.
The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
I'm at the 20 though, right? Yeah, I'm at 21, so that's cool. All right, let's get it, Lamar. Come on, Lamar.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because
We're
of
ready
that
for that one. Good
pressure,
shit.
because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play.
Try to throw that bitch away, boy.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, I tried to throw that bitch away. Good shit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson.
Oh!
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, Newton.
Come on, why can I not catch that shit? That's crazy. That's crazy.
18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down.
I don't understand why I can't catch it. Why I can't jump for that shit.
Now Newton. This is White on the screen. That catch good for only a couple.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up.
Come on for your hike that motherfucker. Come on, come on, come on.
And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
A quick throw caught out wide by Bourne. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
That shit crazy, bro.
Damian Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Patriots have retaken the lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good
truck that nigga
by the kick team. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It's touchdown. Not for the touchdown. Yeah, it's TD.
In this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball.
I feel a TD.
Even thought about running it. Wore down defenses. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Big yardage there on the scramble.
Sir, yes, sir. Come on.
Well, Lamar Jackson, I mean, he is just a ticking time bomb when he has got the football in his hands, and he explodes, Charles, for a big one there.
So
I thought the halfback got the ball. Fuck. That's on me.
And you can be in the right spot against him and not necessarily make the play. His talent is so good, and his ability to shift and move on a dime, he is so impressive.
Damn, I'm supposed to hit that outside up, and I would have gone in this bitch.
He can make you wrong.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now Jackson. Flush to his right.
Give me that TD, boy.
In for a Ravens touchdown.
Sir.
Lamar Jackson.
Yes, sir.
His 2nd touchdown
Yes, sir.
of the afternoon. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the
And they go
game.
threat Lamar Jackson. What?
I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense, but maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up, able to knife through there and make the play.
From the 27, Newton.
Yes, sir. Niggas on that shit, man.
Field, but it's incomplete. A former 1st-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Newton to his tight end, Smith, 1st down, Patriots. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On 2nd down and 4. Newton, it's complete. James White. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
20.
From the 50, Newton.
Ah!
Incomplete.
Come on, give me that shit, man.
Their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Fucking playing on me, bro.
Here's 2nd and 10. Newton to throw. He's got White here. And he's got Rome.
This nigga with his fuck ass shit, man. Good shit.
He's inside the 40.
Good shit. Good shit. Good
The
shit.
Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
He was attacking. He ain't even doing shit.
For what would be a go-ahead touchdown, and you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
I just need an interception, bro. Interception got that game over with, nigga.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's Newton.
Sir. He just trying to run the clock, nigga. That's all. He just trying to run the clock, shoot a field goal. So, come on. Come on.
Defensive backs out there in the dime.
What's up, big boo?
Really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Open man is Myers. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Shit, that's the same shit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the give, this is Harris.
I ain't get shit.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Now Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. On 3rd down, a run from White. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
I got one play. One play. One play.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. First throw in overtime for Newton. He'll drop it underneath.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta do that shit, man.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Now a run with a fullback Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They snap it to Newton.
Yes, sir!
It's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. On 1st down, Dobbins, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now what can Jackson do here in overtime?
That's game.
To his left.
That's game.
And he's into the end
That's game.
for the touchdown.
That's game. You should have knew that shit. You should have all gonna run with it. That's game. Ooh, whole ass nigga.
Fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness
Yeah, that's good. Whole ass nigga, that's game.
on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime.
Bloody boy,
and then to
Mike.
go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
Had these niggas ass up with the Ravens, man. Well, Lamar Jackson ain't no bitch, boy.
Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 30 on second down, Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
I knew that shit was coming. Fuck.
Former Toledo Rocket Deontay Johnson. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
This should be out there. Oh no, he ran.
First carry for Najee Harris. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about.
Come on, man. Now this shit should be an interception, man. Come on now.
2nd and 8.
All right.
To throw here, Roethlisberger.
This should be an interception. Come on.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield.
Yeah, still in the gun. All right. I should have.
Find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Ebron with it over the middle.
This shit.
He will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He throwing that motherfucker though. I can't even flip, boy. Yeah. I ain't throwing it, motherfucker.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. run with Harris out of the shotgun.
Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit.
47-yard line. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point.
Hey, play the zone. There you go. Play the zone.
They used great leverage, helped their spot.
Good shit. Get down. What's wrong with this nigga? Get down. Yeah. I know. Play back. Play back.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Watch the middle, though. Watch the middle. Watch the middle. There we go. Come on. Get down. Interception. Interception. Interception.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Told this nigga. Fuck wrong with this nigga? Come on, give me that touchdown. One boy.
That's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession.
Let's get it. Touchdown. Come on.
That their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They'll start with the
Damn. Yeah, he was. I thought I was running already, man. This nigga got there taking his time running. Come on, Lamar.
So now they have to continue.
Come on, Lamar.
13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh.
He's taken down. Sacked by T.J. Watt, or is his mother Connie?
You know what? Fuck you, Lamar. Can't do you right now. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now.
Pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Here's Jackson on third and long. Steps away to his left. Finding room inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Pick up 18 yards, but they still stop him well short.
I can't get my shit going, man. How I want the fucking shit to go. God damn. I don't know. That nigga. Hey, that Patriot defense so serious, bro. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. That shit so serious, nigga.
No score after one on EA Sports.
Yeah, the last. Damn. I beat them last nigga with no problem. Well, nah, I had a tie game last game. Yeah, I can't run with Lamar Jackson now. Oh my God.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Heinz Field has always been a tough place for field goal kickers. It's just a very heavy side. Plus, you've got an open end of the field with wind coming off the Allegheny. And sure enough, he kind of chunks this one, and it's no good.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Tyus Bowser able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Jackson now. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Damn, Jackson.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Najee Harris, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. Here's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. It's brought in by Harris. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So a nice kick there as they were able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly
Come
what
on,
you're
man, I gotta
looking
score.
to do. Maneuver yourself
I gotta
in
score.
range.
I gotta score.
Stalls out, you're able to get something out of it, and they do so right there.
On the return is Duvernay. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all.
How did that big ass nigga catch up with me like that? That's a bullshit.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Man, we'll nail it. We'll nail it.
Duvernay now returning from the end zone. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
I'm gonna try one more with Lamar Jackson, man. One more.
The line for this next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
That nigga on that shit, man.
Because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nigga on my nigga Lamar. He on my nigga Lamar.
This one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the
I'm
ball.
tagging these niggas last game with this nigga. Man, can't do nothing right now. That nigga can't.
Heinz Field out in full force. Here's 3rd and long.
Oh, come on, man.
He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught, that they say, out of bounds. It would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
Fuck.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger.
I couldn't jump, get the ball and shit. That's crazy,
And
man.
he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown! Kalen
Nice
a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Jackson.
Yes, sir.
By Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. And Roethlisberger sliding to a stop, but he does have the first
do all
down.
that shit, man.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. They'll get this quickly out to Claypool.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
That swung out wide to Harris.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
So
The only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
He finds his target, Ebron. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The end result, 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure.
I don't see this big bitch moving. Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger.
They don't see this big nigga moving.
Doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now stands at 13. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
That should be my 2nd receiver, right? Hey, come on, bitch.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the
I ain't had nobody open, bro. Yeah, he locked me up this game. I can't even fucking flip. That nigga did his thing this game. I ain't even sit here and fucking lie.
2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Buying time to his left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Still, you will come in when I'm losing. This the only game I lost today.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris on second.
Damn.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Man, fuck this nigga, stud.
And now Big
This nigga had to do me like
Steelers
this.
up to go for 2. And he is in
Stud, this nigga didn't have to do it like this, stud. He did me dirty, stud.
Conversion to extend this lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Damn.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. What do you do here like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something.
So I've been practicing now, you know. Like, and this now, no, you want to go back and look at the stream, stud. This is the first time doing this shit. God damn.
It's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were bullied, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime,
Man, let me know you get on, stud. And just text me, goddamn. I get on, man. We gonna do it. We gonna do it, stud.
But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that